Hey folks, it's Rob, and this is Plague Inc. Evolved Evolution 8, and yeah, I'm back for another run. Now, we did Simian Flu, so instead of doing Simian Flu again, I'm going to do the Neurax Worm. Especially since it's such a bright and sunny, shiny day here in Scotland, and the Neurax Worm is a little different, so yeah, I think this will be fitting. Now, I've unlocked Viral Affinity, which is a thing for the Simian Flu, because I won before. But let's modify our gene code. So, do I want the initial ATP boost, or do I want the cytochrome surge, which gets me more from popping the bubbles later? I think I will take the boost. And let's see, I can have Darwinist, increases the chance of your plague mutating. Well, since we're not a virus this time, I think I will take that. I do want to be Aquasite, Aerocyte, or Terracyte. I will take Aquasite. We can have environmental genes for a Xerophile, which, I mean, it's the only one I have, so we'll do that. And I can have an ionized helix, which gives me bonus DNA when devolving. So there we go. And let's continue. I'll just play a normal difficulty because it's my first time trying to beat this one. And instead of PAX 12, which is fine, I'm going to call it Sunshine. Because it's so unnatural for Scotland to be this sunny. Right, so, welcome to Plague Inc. You are a new Neurax worm. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. Or, I can take control of them all. So let's take a starting location. I'm going to start out here in Scotland. Yeah. UK. Which includes Ireland for some reason, but it's, the British Isles. Sunshine begins in the UK. I mean, it's so unnatural, but because it's normally cold and wet here. Neurax worm emerges. Sunshine is a Neurax worm, undiscovered for thousands of years. Now humans have entered its natural habitat and given it a means to spread. Yes. Yes. Alright, so let's get in here. Now, transmission-wise, we can see here the Neurax worm produces eggs are ejected from the host brain in the thousands, increasing infectiousness. We could have the ability to grip with portions of the body while pulling and pushing other sections, allowing faster movement outside the host, increasing infectivity. That's concertina locomotion, so the worm actually can move itself around. And then we have genetic swap. Worms able to exchange genetic material inside host body, increasing chance of mutation. So that's not really a transmission thing per se, but it does increase infectivity. Symptoms. Well, you kind of start out at the bottom here and you kind of grow it out. So this one allows you to breach the blood-brain barrier, which is a thing, and actually take control. You can see my worm sits here on top of your brain. Yes. Abilities. Well, we can get Trojan planes. Manipulation of dopamine transporters results in a form of ADHD which encourages hosts to fly to a target country. Otherwise, we have the usual air and warm and cold. Now, we're starting out in a cold country for a change, and a fairly wealthy one. What we need to do is actually become more infectious. Now, what I think I will do is actually just get the eggs going. Although concertina locomotion is nice, I think I'll get the eggs going. And that way, we're spreading a bit. And then, let's see, we can move into some animals if we want. Or we can get eggs too. Eggs hatch when they experience an increase in warmth, likely due to nearby human activity greatly increasing infection. Now, or I can go for the little bits of movement. Make the worms get around a little. They squirm under your skin, inside your brain. Yes, that's as horrible as it sounds. Okay, let's do the neural breach, that way we get in. Tendril production in the cerebral cavities begins, enables increased control over host brain. Now that seems to increase my infectivity without increasing my severity, so we'll definitely do that. And I think we'll save the rest of our points for now. We've infected 3 people in the UK. I'm just going to assume Ireland's safe, because they're not specifically listed. Technically, Scotland should be as well. I mean, that is not the border for Scotland up there. The Scottish border is way down here, okay? Yeah, Wales is about right. Cornwall seems to be its own thing, too. I don't get that. as does seem to be the north. Oh no, that's where just where the hexes have fallen. Okay, that's fine. 8 infected. Major oil field discovered in the Arctic. Well, where do you think we came from? We came back with a British Petroleum Exploration Team. And now we're going to take over the world. So, pop that bubble. Right, so let's see what we got here. We have androgenic constriction, beta receptor blockers released, dampening anxiety in the host, and lessening severity of allergic reactions to the worm. That's right, we're benevolent folks. We're going to... You don't notice us. We're not here. Confusion. Dopamine production stimulated to cause bouts of confusion in host, harder to concentrate on complex work. Basically, should help fight the disease, fight the cure. We can move up to anxiolytic confusion. Mass synthesis of neurotransmitter gamma and aminobutyric acid significantly reduces anxiety in the host and minimizes severity of reactions. Again. Or get the frontal mesh. Tendrils mesh with frontal lobe, the conscious thought center, and gains ability to mentally manipulate the host. Yeah. But, you know, we still need to transmit. Let's go for squirminess. Yeah. Need to get around. Need to spread my disease. The worms need more hosts. Medicine in the UK slowing infection. This I knew would happen. I am not terribly surprised. Asteroid to destroy the Earth in 4024. Well, I guess I'll have to just take control for 2,000 years and stop that. Sunshine begins to spread. Yes. Going to destroy your entire crop of rocks untouched by the sun in Scotland. And then we're going to go out into the world. Spreading sunshiny happiness to all of you. You will bow down before the worm. Stem cell treatments for all a decade away. Tropical storm Shakira less intense than expected. Shakira? Really? We now have 20 hosts. Now, sometimes we get ourselves into just the right people, I understand, and we can really affect a government. Ships use new sterilizing cleaning techniques. Oh, we don't like that. But I love going on cruises. Can't be having that. Alright. Are we good for medicine now? Yes, we are. Let's infect poor people. Okay. And, undulatory locomotion, ability to propagate flexural waves along the length of the worm, allows increase in speed and range outside host, increasing infectiousness. Also really increases severity, though. People really freak out about that. But the eggs hatching when there's nearby host activity is good. Yes. Major earthquake in Siberia caused minor damage. Okay. There'll be a few dead in... Nope, nobody dead in Siberia. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, 54 people infected. 61. Yes, we're beginning to really get going now. Now we have some drug resistance. And that was the plan. Let's turn up the speed for now. Into your current account surplus grows. See, there we go, 200 infected. CDC warns of drug-resistant nightmare bacteria. I'm not a bacteria, I'm a worm. Democracy decides all humans are equal. Fair enough. You will be equal before the worm. Now, let's see. Shall we start manipulating my hosts? Yes, I think so. Now there's 1,600 of us. We can start having little cabal meetings. You'll feel the need to go down to comic book stores and meet with fellow infected peoples. Jogger smiles at camera, becomes popular. There we go, 5,000 infected. Right, let's see. Now, perceptive jolt, tendrils increase brain pressure, resulting in fever, which disrupts host priorities and decision-making. Or, immaturity. Hormone production altered, which causes a reduction in maturity, lowers levels of hygiene, increases infection. So basically, people with the worm act more like teenagers. No offense, teenagers. Now, what we could do is get a little kind of outside transmission, you know? Get around. And I'm thinking, yeah, we attach ourselves to attach eggs to insects, increasing infectiousness, especially in hot climates. That'll be great when we get out of where we are. Sunshine spreads to France. Yes, yes, yes. A little time on the Riviera. Research on bird flu not published. 200,000 infected by my worm. 300,000. North Korea rescues space station. North Korea uses peace rockets to save the International Space Station from space junk collision. Significant debris caused by explosion. Oh. Hey, Australia. Okay, now I can pull back. Someone flew from London to Australia. This is the nice thing about the UK, is that it's got seaports and an airport, and a lot of planes fly in and out of London to everywhere in the world. Which is a really nice thing for when you want to spread. There we are. Getting around. Now, let's see. Greater range of insects. A bit of heat resistance, because we're cold resistant naturally, will be good. And yeah, let's do the immaturity thing. There we go. 7.5 million, 8 million. Starting to get to some fun places. I know, to pop the red bubbles, thank you very much. Yeah, there we go. We're going global now. Only 36 million infected in the world, but we're really getting around. In a normal checkup, a doctor in the UK found a new disease which has been named Sunshine. Appears to be mostly harmless, but must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting this disease. We've been found out. Crap. Perceptive jolt symptom mutated. Excellent. UK starts work on the cure. Alright, well then what we're going to have to do is just put confusion in play. Okay? Can't have that. Look at that. All these from, like, London. But the water transmission difficulty is a problem. And I'm going to have to tackle that hurdle. Occipital mesh. Tendrils mesh with the occipital lobe. The visual processing center. Most less likely to notice worm infections. Perceptive shift. Worm grows to significantly increase intracranial pressure, severely disrupting host risk-reward analysis, resulting in risky, unsafe, and impulsive decisions. Or mania, excessive serotonin production triggered. Manic episodes lead to increased contact with others and inability to focus. Sounds good for spreading the disease, doesn't it? But it does really increase severity, although we have been noticed. And I don't actually want to kill anybody with this, if I don't have to. Let's go with, Can I pick up both of these? That'd be 21. Yeah. So we evolve Mania, and then I'll take the anxiolytic infusion to reduce the down the side effect back down. And there we go. That ought to help us get around. Sunshine, just another parasite. That's right. Don't worry about us. We're nothing to be worried about. We'll be easily cured. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. Certainly not going to take control of every human being on Earth and dominate you all. UK shuts down airports after infecting practically everyone on the planet. Yeah, it's a bit late. Right. Aggression or obsession? Hypothalamic tap causes irrational hatred and violence, especially towards authorities and uninfected. It doesn't see it really increases infectivity, actually. So the infected, turn on the uninfected. Or, severe damage to the occipital cortex triggers OCD, forcing the host to obsess over a specific worm-related task. Now, we do need to deal with our transmission problems, and thinking we're gonna pick up birds. That'll help us get around in other environments. And the cold resistance will help me get into Greenland, which I'm concerned about now. Oh, man. Picked up birds at the right time. Bloody hell. Disturbing reports of sunshine. Scientists prove that sunshine could theoretically manipulate human thoughts to its advantage. More research is needed. No, it's not. Sunshine has affected more people in the world than HIV. Oh, it's really spreading through Russia now. UK prioritizes healthcare for the infected. Still, the cure is at 0, I would point out. China starts cure research. Not a fan. Okay. Right, yeah, let's increase our bird range. And just in case, I'm going to get Trojan planes going. Meanwhile, symptom-wise, we could go in for psychosis. Tendrils tweak dopamine receptors, inducing occasional states of psychosis and personality shifts to better accommodate the worm. Or alternately, memory loss. Neurotic plaques deposited on gray matter significantly impact memory and learning, very hard to cure. Yes, that sounds like a thing. Pop the bubble, and then click the country you want to infect. Well, I want to infect Greenland. They don't have an airport, but, you know, that's okay. We can land the plane there. Let's get rid of that one. Madagascar, don't want that one sitting around untouched. Ukraine exterminates pigeons, bit late. Bit late. Let's go to Indonesia. Although I think we already had Indonesia infected, but is there anywhere in the world that isn't infected? That's what I need to know. Caribbean, Morocco, West Africa, Algeria, Philippines, New Guinea, and New Zealand. Those are little problem places. Alright, we'll grab Cuba this time, then we'll grab New Zealand. Continue grabbing the Pacific Oceans. Okay. Sunshine placed on watch list. Can't be having that. Bit of heat resistance probably would be useful. South Africa started to spend a research team to infected countries, hoping to speed up the development of a cure for sunshine. Ooh. No, we don't like that. No. Hey, we got New Zealand all by itself. Excellent. Yeah, I need to grab these places without airports. Alright, let's grab Papua New Guinea. Right, so, Perceptive shift? Give some lethality, though. I don't want that. No, I don't want to harm my hosts. I just want to take control. Obsession, I think. And then, insanity. No, insanity. No. There we go. Devotion. That's what we want. Surges of dopamine and serotonin compel the host to constantly think about the worm and triggers intense rushes of pleasure. Yes. There we go. Love us. New obsession. Eradicating parasitic worms. No! To the Philippines. Let's go to Morocco, because that's always a bit of a pain. Oh, it just infected. Well, okay. Yep, everybody's infected now. Okay. Just a matter of infecting the remaining peoples, as opposed to countries. Peru legalizes worm stop and search? I don't even know how you'd search for us. Occipital mesh syndrome symptom mutated. Excellent. Aneurysm. No, I don't want an aneurysm. Adoration. Surges of testosterone and estrogen hijack host emotions and create a desire to spread the infection. Yes, we do want that. Thank you. And over here, transcendence. Overdose of oxytocin and vasopressin forces host into permanent state of worship acceptance, treating the Nurex worm as an eternal god. Love us! Be with us! Japan's breaking down. Don't worry, your government will be ours. We will look after you. USA in anarchy. Love the worm. Infected worship sunshine. People infected with sunshine are reporting visions of rapture and glorious new overlord species. Without a cure, life as we know it will be over. 25% of the cure? Screw your cure. We're infecting countries, damn it. I'm just like bolstering infection rates now in places. No, 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 no. No bubbles. No bubbles. Central Europe's population now worships the worm. All hail the worm! Central America's population now worships the worm. Sudan bans hats and headwear. Caribbean population now worships the worm. Sunshine needs to evolve to kill. I don't want to kill. I just want to be in charge. See no reason at all to kill people. Central Asia's population now worships the Nurex worm. Yes, let's see here. As you can see, I have killed almost nobody. 118,939 deaths, probably due to traffic accidents and things like that, to be honest. Certainly nothing to do with eliminating certain members of the research establishment. Now, what we have is a very small percentage of the world that remains uninfected. Now, we can't have that. 13 million people in the world who don't know the wonder of the worm. Yes. Go out, spread, tell everyone about the worm. We don't want insanity, but we can give psychosis. Or achyptopecia. Host struggles to perceive motion, making them more likely to collide with others and objects. So they start bumping into things. It's kind of weird. Let's make the worm more capable. And let's just make things harder for those who are trying to cure us. Yeah, a little genetic hardening. Why not? Mexico's population now worships the worm. Right, where else in the world do I think there's uninfected people? Probably here in Angola. Nope, there's no one left in Angola. I don't know where they are in the world, actually. Where's the uninfected? Peru. There's actually people all over the world who aren't infected. But not where I was sending them. Insanity symptom mutated. Go to the U.S. First death in China. No! Damn worm, why you gotta ruin it for everybody? This is gonna be a bloodless coup. No healthy people left in the world. We love you, Wormy. Yes, we do. Sunshine enslaves humanity. The whole world worships sunshine as their god and master. Efforts to cure the plague have ceased, and humanity is now entering a dark new future as a slave species. That's what you get for trusting BP to explore oil in Antarctica. So, that's it. It's a victory, kids. The whole world worships sunshine as their god and master. Efforts to cure the plague have ceased. So, that's it. The recap. And you can see nothing really happening for a fair bit of time as we slowly just take control of people in the United Kingdom. People all across the British Isles become our slaves. Slaves is a little harsh, to be honest, but our adoring public loves us, the worms. So, certainly, everyone should know the light and wonder that is the Nurax worm. It's amazing and wonderful. Why, no, nothing makes me say that. Why do you ask? Do you know the way, brother? Do you know the way of the worm? Join us. Join us. Join us. Know the joy of the worm. Know the joy of the worm. That's it, kids. Thank you very much for watching, and remember to take care of your worm. Goodbye now.